Welcome to South America. Vlogs. Uber motorbike again. On the way to the football. Great way to get around.
And have a proper good session in there.
Oh, definitely. I don't know how long it would last, but we'll be sick. Nacional versus Bahia. Pre-game vibe. These boys and girls. Pound of beer. Not bad. Pre-game for Nacional. Yeah, the bucket hats are kind of cold, but not sure I want one. Stuck in a queue to get in. Some fucking big old horses. Definitely playing the Bundesliga, those ones. They're fucking wham horses. No way they've scored in 30 seconds. It just went fucking crazy. We have no idea why. Can't have scored. Fucking madden. Still trying to wait to get in. The game started about 10 minutes ago. Fucking crazy. Nah, imagine trying to fight that. I think they'd beat a gorilla. Under them, they'd have a gorilla.
Easy. Gorilla don't stand a fucking chance.
Final time, full time. Should mean to go through the next stage of the groups. So a big win. Terrible game of football, terrible goal, but win's a win, right? After some beers after the football, again on the Moto Uber, great way to get around. It's also class because in most of Central America they're very polite to drivers. Here they drive like a station, they own the road. It's fucking brilliant. Oh, and there's been a crash. Might not have seen. Oh. That's good. Apart from that, it's safe. Don't worry, Mum. Yes. Hello, buddy. Boys have joined. Smoothie and a coffee. Mentioned lunch. For Medellin. Proper Medellin. near the center. Some boy just said to be careful in this area, but he just walked right past us. Are they police? Nah, there's money. Absolutely crazy gas. Chaos. So much deprivation. Oh, or outside a metro station though, it's probably a big factor. But even the drive here was pretty mad. Found a little Mexican restaurant in a very ropey part of town. Loads of prostitutes hanging around. Drugs being handed over. Let's hope the food's alright. Let me get out of here. There's one right behind Cammy. He's eyeing her up. It is one step up.
Okay. Then everything changed. That was the principal reason. Okay. In the other side we have paramilitar. Guys, what happened? They were born for helping to the people for the killings that the guerrilla was doing. I mean, the paramilitares, they were born for helping to the poor people again, for fighting versus the guerrillas. Okay? But guys, what happened? Some years later, the paramilitares changed the idea too. But guys, what happened? Something interesting is that in the history of Colombia, the government has worked very close with the paramilitares group. When they try to kill, when they kill to police court, the paramilitares work together with the government. In the history of Colombia, when the government really need to win something, they look for the help of the illegal groups. Still today. Okay, guys, what happened then? The paramilitares group began with distortions, the killing, with the cocaine and other illegal business around the country. Okay, but guys, what happened? Most of the time, the guerrillas has been in the mountains, But what's happened? Some years ago, after of the 50s, the guerrillas, they work with cows, pigs, coffee plants, things like that, legal things, okay? Guys, what happened? The guerrillas arrived to the house of my family. And the guerrilla told to my family, you have two options, or you go out in 1 hour, or you go out in 1 hour. I mean, we didn't have option. Then what happened? My family, for being alive, they decide to come to this city, right? But guys, what happened? My family, they were forced displacement from the guerrilla. Most of the people that have lived in this place, they were forced displacement too. Even still today, around the country, we can see that there are a lot of people that are forced displacement for the guerrilla. Because we always have been very poor, right? And it was like the man of the house, and I was in charge of paying the schools of my brothers, my sister, because remember, we didn't have the police schools, right? And paying the food, the electricity, the water, I mean everything in the house, right? Then guys, what happened? I had to work with them, and they taught to me how to drive a tank. Okay, guys, what happened? I was a pilot, and I also had a co-worker. And what was the idea? Point A, begin criminal activity. Point B, interstate to other places for selling the drugs to another illegal groups that were bigger than us, right? Then guys, what happened? We decided to do it because we didn't have option. If we said no, they kill us. The first time that I decided to say no, I don't want to work with you, I was shot the first time for those men running this leg, okay? And guys, what happened? We were working with them, I told you, 3 years, and it was very dangerous. I'm like the the series survivor because I'm really very lucky, and you're going to know why. And it's because, guys, we have a bag full of drugs, and after we receive a bag or bags full of money, only American dollars, right? And we receive in only one trip every day, only one trip. It was around $300,000 American dollars only for a trip that we received for the drugs, right? Then we came back to the community routine. Guess what happened? Other members of illegal groups tried to steal us the money because it was a lot of cash, right? Then guys, what happened? In those 3 years, I had 4 co-workers. They worked with me, and they were the person with the bag. He received the money. Guys, what happened? I had 4 because when we were coming back to the community routine, that person was shot because he was like covering me. I mean, he was like back me, right? Then that person died often. Guys, what happened? I couldn't cry in that moment. No, I only had to take the bag, or the bags with the money. I had to follow. What happened if I arrived to this place without the money? Right?
Double barred. Double barred. Life of a vlogger, eh? Welcome to the vlogs. Some new side characters. Should have vlogged America. You get nervous.
Bueno público, este es profesionalismo. Forever, the power of life. ¡Vamos! Increíble, vamos que vamos. Duro.
Welcome to a rainy Comuna 13. Really chucking it down. Hopefully it stops soon.
Ok, familia, ¿sí le gustó el show? Vamos. Bueno público, este es profesionalismo. Forever, the power of life. ¡Vamos! Increíble, vamos que vamos. Duro. Porque ahí está Felipe Cuchillo. ¡Vai, Felipão! ¡Duro! ¡Oh! ¡Increíble! ¡Vamos! ¡Rescátala! ¿Cómo? ¡Eso! ¡Excelente! Pipoy Pina Record. La máquina de Power Trip. Ahí está.
Maybe give a golden buzzer for that one, not the rest of it. I reckon I could do that. Bit of training.
Remember that I was telling you that every houses were invasion. We didn't have the legal paper for building in this place, right? That's what happened. That's the reason that every houses are so close each other, because we didn't have the legal papers. Now we have it. I'm going to tell you.
That is amazing, isn't it?
I want to rob a duck, but it's £8. I'm sure that's really justifiable. They are cool. They got a Pablo Escobar one.
Yes, of course.
And it's chucking it down in Comuna 13. Very wet. What's going on? Still really wet, but just trying to get a wee video. Oh, it's wet. Is that better? Need a wee mini quest to Redeemer? Very cool. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy weather. Absolutely cool. corporate. Fucking see through. Enjoying it?
Yeah.
That was loud. At least I got swimming trunks on. Real vibe in here. One of the coolest bars I've been to, I have to say. Literally spinning records and DJ on the beers. Very nice place. Medellin's cool, I have to say. Definitely wish we were here for longer, but I have to come back. Not cheap though, but fuck it is. Gotta enjoy places like this. I hope you can hear me. Music sounds better with you. Over to Medellin, where anything happens, anything goes. It is fucking cool. You just put a tightrope. Hey! When the light goes green. Day 3 in Medellin, on a walking tour. The lads. Back where we were yesterday, but where it was apparently quite dodgy, so just trying to keep safe. The guide's a bit off his head, but hey, he's been talking about the metro for half an hour, so hopefully it improves.
Nothing is perfect, but we need them, okay?
Downtown Medellin. This whole vlog might be Medellin at this rate. Loads of content for you. Although I think later we're just watching football and drinking beers and going out, so that will not be content. All playing chess. We're all pretty friendly here. They don't really mind the camera. No one's had an issue. I'm always a bit skeptical. People being worried about it. As long as they're not doing illegal activity, why would they? Stumbled upon a church, which I presume we're going to go to in a minute. But take the glasses off. Can't speak in there. We're praying. Serious rain again. Thankfully it's dry. Hopefully it'll pass and we can keep going. There's no chance of going out on that. Crazy weather. 6.5 hour bus to Salento in the Colombian jungle. What altitude are we? What altitude are we at?
6,000 feet.
6,000 feet. Very posh hostel. Give you a tour later. Offer some scran. Very posh hostel. We're in the middle of the road and we're in the way. Guess not. Just walk into the traffic. This is pretty cool. Kind of like the sombreros and the cowboy type outfits, right? They kind of look like what? Indians, right? Oh. Stunning. Lovely place. Day 2 in Salento. Come for a walk to a waterfall. Decent day. The rain is due, but it's not over yet. I had a slow morning in bed and trying to do some planning for the rest of the trip. Work out when I'm where. Was actually very successful, so that was good. Need to put all my ideas together and work it out. The boys did. What did you do this morning? Coca Rica. Was that? What did you do this morning? Costa Rica? Costa Rica?
Fuck knows. Coca-Cola or something like that.
Some big trees. I might have to do that tomorrow. Seeing as I passed this morning. Cammy's sick of our chat. so we ran away. We were talking about deep life things, and that's the last thing Cammy was talking about. He's still not in. Still can't see it. Yeah, well, I've been with you for 5 days. He's already had enough. Been with you for 6 weeks.
You can't get enough of me.
Found Cammy again. Stop running away from us. Valleys of Colombia. Beautiful. Glad I brought my jacket because it's really not necessary, but better hold on to my things. Whoa, this is so sketchy. Ah, fucking hell. Hey, no hand. Wow, look at that bird. Oh my god, that's amazing. Ooh, scary. Don't really want to fall in here either. Oh, there we go. There's another side, but not much light. Be interesting.
Come back.
He didn't even tell you, just keep it on. Got to bed and was like, nah, fuck that.
He was like, oh, you should go. I was like,
So a pretty questionable path Ben and I chose, washing off in the stream in the valley. Pretty sketchy, but made it down in one piece. Now we just need to find where Cammy is. Actually, we probably. Good day in Salento, Coca-Cola Valley. Looking like a good day for weather as well. Reunited with Jack after 2.5 months. Can't get rid of him.
Very much enjoyed.
warm?
Yeah, this is actually really warm.
Right, all over bed, wall, TV, our stuff.
No.
Just sent him a message and he was like,
Pretty treacherous trail. Probably not the best shoe choice, but fuck, at least my
it was a 50-50 choice, mate.
shoes aren't getting wet.
Yeah.
The Crocs are old and Crocs are reliable. They can clean, feet can get wet.
If only if you knew you were going on a hike.
No issues, yeah. Didn't really plan on a 2-hour hike, but here we are.
Just fancy the ride on the back of the Jeep.
Ah, yeah, I know. Well, my mate said that was the best bit. They also told me to wear Crocs and not shoes.
Oh,
So, yeah. That'd be fucking sore if you're underneath that. It's also halfway through, it's very cold. Whoop, whoop. Cool trail, ended up just committing to it. I'm in it now, so might as well do the whole thing, eh? I think we're probably about a third of the way through, but not bad. Following the river. Bridge number 4, one more to go. 2 hours in. We're nearly at the peak of the hike. We'll head back down in the valley.
Just looking up hostels and like buses
on long
and
buses, I sit down and I reply to all my messages.
Huge trees, huge. Rain is on into the valley. We're going down there, I think is where we finish, I believe. You can see where we walked. We walked all the way down that river, I think. Is that right? Yeah. That's where we finish. Is that right? Yeah. And all the way on and then up. And then around. Not bad. What are we? Yeah, 3 hours to here. I love llamas, they're so cute. Look at the wee babby. Hey boys and girls. Made it back, successful hike. Pretty much avoided the rain. It looks like it's coming in.
why you said that?
Jinxed it.
No such thing. After waiting, well, pretty much 2 hours at this bus station, finally on the bus to Bogota. Hopefully 7 hours, but you know, who knows. Almost definitely missing the football, so at least we're riding luxury. Paid an extra 10,000 for VIP. Made it to Bogota, 5 PM, brutal journey. What was that? Not far off a 12-hour day since we woke up this morning. Made it to McDonald's. Needed, big time. 100-mile journey took, what, 9 till 5, so what, 8 hours of a stop. Fucking crazy, crazy. But we're here now, the last long bus in Colombia, and then sure, plenty more to come, but thankfully we're flying up north. Very good decision not to take any more buses. Welcome to a rainy Bogota. Pretty miserable. What was it, like 16, 17 degrees? First time wearing the long trousers for a while. Been a while. But we'll get used to them. I spy my little one like some llamas in the middle of Bogota. I don't know if we Colombians don't want to be caught filming so we're trying to take the money. Look at him. Quite a quaint part of the city there here. I like Bogota so far. Especially where we are. It's going to be dangerous, but I think where we are seems pretty nice upmarket. That's where most of the hostels are. Close to the sites, plenty of nice restaurants. See what it has to offer. Fernando Botero Museum, opposite Picasso. He's got so much work. It's just a fraction of it. It's famous, Fat Mona Lisa. Where is he? Where is he? Fucking horrible animals. Could never pay me to do that. Day 3 in Bogota, or day 2 properly, in the University District. The talent is high. Off to do a hike, well, a kind of hike, if you can hear me. Oh, good. Fucking banger. These boys are not interested. Pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Bogota from abajo. Big city. Not the most visually impressive, but pretty big. There's like 11 million people here, 12 million people, I think. Almost a small favela down there on the left, but yeah, not quite the same as Medellin, not quite as in the valleys, but still a big old city. Pretty rough around the edges, but no big issues yet, touch wood. Going out tonight, probably bring a spare phone and only bring cash. Better safe than sorry. Should be alright though, enough people are around. Not the most impressive, but leaving tomorrow. I've lost the other two, so now I'm on a solo mission. No service either, so see them when we see them. We can get this Edinburgh Uni, eh? These crowds. Soaking poker, not the good kind. And a Harry local bar. Really gringos in sight.
Oh, sorry, mate. Do you want to leave?
Week off the vlogs, walking to Tayrona National Park. Quite a stressful day, but we've made it. It's 2 o'clock. Here for the day, park closes tomorrow. I am a very, hot, sweaty mess. Also the bearer of all the clothes and agua and food, although Ben left our lunch at the hostel, which is good, but we'll live. We've got some rations between us. But let's take you along for the journey. Catch up with these boys. Spent the last week in, well, Santa Marta, Palomino, just chilling by a pool, having beers, going out, eating. Simple lifestyle, but very enjoyable. This is our first kind of activity up in the north. Beautiful part of the world. Just here until sunset, and then back to our £7 a night private room hostel, which from our brief look in looks pretty pleasant for £7. Here we go. Opening up, palm trees and mountains. Loving Colombia so far. 2 weeks to go, just less than that. Left up here in the north to a football game at the end of the week coming up. Big party on Sunday, it's tomorrow. And then some big plans between them and then when I leave, but yeah, I think it's just time to chill out before a more adventurous South America in the form of Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, which I'm very much looking forward to, I have to say. Yeah, one more thing I was going to say, I can remember. Still not caught up with the boys. I'll come back to you when I do remember. Bit of Coldplay in the background. What's not to love? I remembered what I was going to tell you. I was going to scuba dive here, but we went to an Indian place last night, run by an English guy and a Swiss girl, who she had ties to India. Anyway, it was a very good chicken jalfrezi. Tasted like home. Anyway, he was an instructor. He's been here 8 years, maybe even 12, and he said he's not even dived once because he's been told it's not worth it. So my plan to dive is maybe no longer, probably not worth near 300 quid for a day of diving. If it's going to be subpar, I'm lucky enough to have pretty high standard of dives, so don't know if I will dive this trip, maybe in Brazil or if I can afford it, but we shall see. Yeah, I might have to save this dive trip for another trip. I'm going to end the trip in 48 countries, so maybe the big 50th country is a dive trip. That could be fun. Try and get to Fiji or something. First proper beach, but not the final destination. Very nice. Probably the warmest day we've had up here, and it's not a day where you want it to be warm. Oh. But no complaints. In a very beautiful part of the world. It was the 31st of May. Is it the 6th month, June? Yeah? June is the 6th month.
I'll let you figure that one out.
Yeah. Nearly halfway through the year. Crazy. An hour and a half in. This dip at the pool is going to be very nice. What's that noise about? A horse coming behind me. Uh-oh. Let him pass. Where is he? There they are. Boys are stuck behind them. No, dos, tres caballero. Cuatro caballero, cinco caballero. Seis caballero, siete caballero, ocho caballero. Wow. Hey boys and girls. Oh. Don't go too close.
What's that?
Don't go behind them. The traffic jam, isn't there, buddy? Anyway, this dip in the sea is going to be very pleasant after this hot, sweaty walk. I am fucking dripping with sweat. Houston, we've landed. We've made it. Hour 40, just less probably. An hour 20, 25. I think I'm going to do it in 2, so it's not too bad of a shift. Oh. It's a mirror door. I think that's where you sleep, to be fair. If we were to stay over, but the park closes tomorrow for 15 days. I haven't said already. So, we couldn't, unfortunately, and my dodgy ankle meant that probably couldn't do it any sooner, and we were probably just a bit lazy, but yeah, sure it would have been fun, but I'm sure it would have been a long night. Quite the spot. You normally sleep up there, but obviously it's closed tomorrow, so no can do. Unfortunately, maybe another time. All the day trippers getting their boat back, Santa Marta or beyond, rather than the hike. It's hardly a hike, it's just a walk, but hard in the heat. That's nice on the way back. Went to the Viajero Beach hostel. Very nice guy. Banging lunch right on the beach. Big party tonight. Chill for a few hours and then see what I have to offer. There's Mr. Benjamin coming up. Wow. Caribbean Sea. A big party going on. Lovely. Nice sunset as well. Mountains behind. Not bad at all. Very cool.